Hi folks. Thanks to everyone who donated to the Memorial Fund for the cat Nat. We're going to continue to honor her memory in a way that I think she would have wanted, by pointing and laughing at stupid. And I have brought some exceptional stupid today. We have a sovereign citizen anti-mask Karen named Mark Schmitter who gets arrested and then fails in court. He's 10 pounds of stupid crammed into a 5-pound sack.
Well, sir, I just spoke with the manager there.
Right.
And she's a little upset because they have some rules around this place.
Yeah, it's her policy. Could I have your name and badge number?
Sure, I can give you my card when we're done here.
That's even better.
Yeah, I'll have you. You're right.
But anyhow, it's Officer
Overall.
And Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, yes.
Okay, great.
Now,
Have a seat. Go ahead.
hold on. They've asked you to leave.
They demanded I leave.
Right. Are you going to leave?
No.
You understand that's a crime in the state of Florida. You'd be arrested for that.
No. They have to, first of all, issue a no trespassing order
That's
on
the
me.
warning right there.
That is the warning.
That's
Yeah,
the
they
warning.
have to do that first.
They've just...
Us being here and telling you to leave, that's your warning. If you don't leave, then you can...
Well, that's not what the statute says. Statute says they have to issue a warning.
What's your first name?
I'd rather not give my name.
I'm just... What do you want me to call you?
Call
Be
me,
polite to you.
call me Honey.
Okay. Sir, I don't
Honey.
want there to be an issue, okay?
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm trying to avoid that.
You're doing everything right.
Let me tell you this. They have every right to tell you to leave.
Only if I do something wrong.
Negative.
The dumbest people are always the most confident. And this guy appears to be in his 60s, and he's easily old enough to know better.
They have every right to tell you to leave.
What statute you going by?
I'm not
private property, sir.
Oh, well, okay.
So just like, so for example, if you don't want somebody at your house,
Yeah.
that's your property, right?
That's exactly
And
right.
you could tell them to leave for whatever reason, right?
That's exactly
okay, they
right.
have the same right to do that.
Yeah,
Okay?
well, they do and they don't, because when they open that, now, let me finish. You're being a gentleman,
Yeah.
okay? Now, when you open that front door, it becomes a public accommodation
Correct.
as
I'm
per,
glad you brought that up.
as per section 760.808 of the Florida Constitution, and also Title 18, section 242 of Civil Rights, federal.
You're correct. But if you read that thoroughly, there's two different parts of that. There's something that's called public forum, okay, and one that's public property. So for you to be out there, considered private property, but this is open to the public, okay, which is a public forum.
Public accommodation.
That is correct, but it's still private property.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
it
it
is
is.
open to the public, but it's private property. So,
I'm agreeing with you.
So they do have the right to tell you to leave. Yes.
Well, they always have. Well, they really don't. No, because once they open the front door, we're going around in a circle. Okay, but could you just show me that part you were talking about?
No, hold on.
No. Okay.
I've been polite.
Yes,
and
you
now
have.
I've been as polite as I can.
Yes,
okay?
you have. Yes, you have.
As far as I'm concerned,
Is your body camera working?
it is going. Yep.
Thank you.
I can get you everything, all the documentation, whatever you want.
You're
Okay?
more than a gentleman.
Okay. I'm trying to avoid taking you to jail. And
Yeah, okay.
I'm done giving you the opportunity. I'm telling you what's happening now.
So
Hold on. I'll tell you when it's time to talk.
Okay.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
She has asked you to leave and you have refused. That's what she's telling me. Which right now, hold on.
She demanded.
Hold on.
Demand.
Perfect. Even
different
better.
term.
Even better. Demanded you to leave and you refused. That's called a crime. Hold on.
I'm not
Hold on.
interrupting. Okay.
I can see you're about to. Hold on. I need your driver's license right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get you a trespass warning. I'll get it all on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
But if you don't leave right after that, you're
Yeah.
going to jail. You understand?
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
You have your ID on you?
No, I never carry ID.
Okay. I need your name and date of birth then.
I don't have to give you my name or date of birth.
Now hold on. I have every legal right to demand it, and if you refuse, you're going to jail.
Okay.
How do you want that to go?
Okay. Well, let me ask a question. May I?
Absolutely. Ask me a
Okay.
question.
Yes, I don't have to give you my identification unless I've committed a crime, going to commit a crime, or I'm subject in a crime.
What you're currently doing right now by not leaving.
But you see, I haven't committed a crime.
Sir,
We're about to commit a crime.
Sir, I'm trying to avoid taking you to jail.
I heard that. Okay.
My patience is running thin. If you're not going to give me your name and date of birth, you're going to go to jail. Is that worth it to you?
I thought you were going to trespass me first.
How many times does a cop have to explain it? It's 100% clear that he's leaving that place one way or another, and he's determined to leave the hard way.
I have the legal right to demand your identification, your name and date of birth. If you don't give me that, you're going to jail.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you out.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and leave, okay?
Well, we're not done here.
Oh, okay.
I have every legal right to demand you identify yourself.
Yeah,
If you refuse, that's also a crime. I have now notified you of this, and you are required to do it.
uh-huh.
Is this the hill you want to die on, man? You know?
Yeah, okay, but I have to ask a question. I read that statute pretty thoroughly,
Okay.
and it says I don't have to give you idea unless I've done a crime, committed a
done a crime, I told
crime,
you.
going to commit a crime, which I haven't. I haven't committed a crime
You
yet.
have though, and we're actually being extremely lenient.
Well, yeah, but let me.
We're being extremely lenient with you because the person already asked you to leave, right? That was your warning.
She demanded I
Now-
leave.
Correct, which that was your warning, right? Now we came and
Yeah, but-
we're asking you to leave,
Dude,
and you still
I'm trying to
won't
help
leave.
you.
I know you are.
I'm trying to help you.
Technically, right now we have cause to arrest you, but we're not doing that. Okay, so please just
Okay,
identify
They have
yourself.
refunded you for your money. They didn't have to do that. They're being nice to you.
Yeah, okay. But let me just I'm going to leave, all right? So you don't have to go through all this crap. But let me define this as much as I can before I leave, all right?
We're not going until you identify yourself.
Okay. So what you're telling me, as I understand, is, where was I? I haven't committed a crime. I'm not about to commit a crime. And also, I'm not suspect in a crime.
Well, I just told you that you actually have. It's trespass after warning.
Yeah, I know, but she has a trespass yet.
That's not how it works, sir. I recommend just for you to identify yourself to this officer.
Yeah.
And then I could give you the statute and you could look it up, okay? And then you could actually read through it thoroughly, okay? Because there's a lot of subsections in there, which it might be a little confusing.
Okay.
Okay, but I
Okay.
can tell you right now, this is a private property.
Yeah.
She's already asked you to leave.
Come on, I'm not fighting you here. I'm just.
We're not
I know.
saying
Listen,
you are,
sir.
but
Listen,
you're
sir.
not
Okay,
really
I'm
cooperating.
pulling my pad out. I'm going to ask you one more time.
Okay.
Well, before you start telling us all about your law knowledge, I'm
Yeah.
going to ask for your name and date of birth. If you do not, when I click my pen, and if you do not tell me, you're going to jail. Is that worth it?
I got another question, may I?
What is your name?
How do you know if I'm giving you the right one?
I'm done.
Okay, wait a minute. I got another question.
No, I'm done.
Florida statute 870. Don't
Stand up.
don't. Look, I'm not resisting. Come on, I'm not resisting. I'm a fat old man. You think I'm gonna fight you two guys? Give you every opportunity. Honey, would you get my cell phone here?
If you thought that was dumb, let's watch him fail in court. Get out your sovereign citizen bingo cards, because he's about to turn the stupid up to 11 and then rip the knob off.
My name is Mark Schmitter. I'm here by special appearance, and I'm here on special appearance on Sir Jewis with a natural person, with my name lawfully and properly spelled in upper and lowercase letters. Yeah, but it's in capital letters, and that's a fraud.
And you need to change your name in the courts?
No.
Okay, then you still want to submit it to the court.
Mm-hmm.
So, sir, you're with us for a trespass on maximum 60 days of jail. You also have violence for 1 year in jail. In the state, is there an offer to this gentleman?
Also, Your Honor, may I record this hearing?
Will you record it?
Yeah, with my cell phone.
It is recorded, but
I know, but I got to pay money for that.
you have to pay money for that. Sure,
What?
I'll let you record the hearing.
Thank you. It's gracious. And also, could I get my $1,000?
Start talking, you might want to start recording.
Thank you. Okay. Takes me. I had to turn it off. Yes. But I can ask these questions. Could I get my $1,000 bail back? I'm not the type of person that's going to flee.
Nope.
Okay, and can I remove my mask? It keeps me from breathing.
You can't breathe.
No, it slows down. I don't get enough oxygen.
You have a doctor's note.
No.
What doctor told you that?
I told myself that because I measured the oxygen on the inside.
Are you a doctor?
Say again?
You keep your mask below your nose.
Okay, but it also violates my civil rights.
No, it doesn't.
It violates my religion.
No, it doesn't. For that either. You're just making things up. It's in
No,
the law.
no, I'm not making it up because if I can't see somebody, I don't know how they feel about me. Okay,
What's your religion?
say again?
What is your religion?
It's a private religion,
What is it? It's got to have a name.
just a personal.
Oh, you made up your own religion?
Yeah.
So he just made up his own religion that tells him he can't wear a mask, and he wonders why the judge doesn't take him seriously.
Okay. Well,
And also,
I'll hear more about that.
are the wait a minute.
You're just making it up as you go on. I understand that. So, does your religion have a name?
No, not that I think
Is there
of.
any kind of a book associated with it? The one that you wrote. I know you got stuff off the internet to ask so that you can try and get out of this. None of that works. Okay? You are part of our country. You are part of our county. If you don't like that, if you don't want to pay taxes, if you don't want to, abide by the rules, then unfortunately, you'd have to stay home and go nowhere. Because the sidewalk, the streets, public property. So, let's see what the state wants to do. Council, is there an offer to this motion?
Yes, Your Honor, the offer would be a withhold of adjudication, 6 months of supervised probation, 20 hours of community service, and a letter of apology to the police officer.
If you couldn't hear that, the state was offering him 6 months supervised probation, 20 hours of community service, and a letter of apology to the restaurant. That's not bad considering that he's facing 14 months in jail.
Mr. Schmitter, you have 3 choices today. Decide whichever one you think is invested. Option number 1 is not guilty. I will give you an attorney if you can't afford it. The worst that can happen if you go to trial and the jury convicts you of the trespass, you'll be 60 days in jail and a $500 fine. The worst that can happen if the jury convicts you of resisting an officer without violence, which means an officer asks you to do something in his lawful duties and you refuse, would be 1 year of jail plus a $1,000 fine plus your court costs. So the very worst that could happen in this case would be 14 months of jail and $1,500. That's option number 1. I will give you a lawyer who can have a trial. Option number 2, the state has made it off. No conviction for either of these charges. You have to be on probation and report every month for 6 months. You have to do 20 hours of community service. You have to write a letter, and you will owe $263. That is option number 2. I'm going to give you a third option from me today only. You pay $263. You write a letter, and you're all done. No probation, no jail, no community service. What option would you like to get?
That was a little hard to hear too, so I'll repeat it. The judge is offering him a one-time only offer of $263 fine and a letter, nothing else. Do you think he's smart enough to take it?
I have a few questions for the court.
Anything more?
Could you tell me, is this a civil action or a criminal action? Before I answer those questions.
It's a crime.
It's a criminal?
Yes, sir. That's why you're in this courthouse and not in the civil courthouse. The civil courthouse is down by the
And you haven't asked me about, do I understand the charges yet? Do you do
I
that?
haven't asked you anything. I just want to know which option you like.
No, I'd just soon go to court.
You want to try? Okay. Now, the offer is now gone. There will be no offer of either jail or probation in all likelihood. So, can you afford a private attorney, or would you like a public defender?
Neither. I'll defend myself.
I'm not going to let you defend yourself. So, can you afford a private attorney, or would you like a public defender?
Your Honor, I make a motion in this case for it to be dismissed. There are, wait a minute. Give me a second.
Sure, take your time.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor, but I don't think that you would be violating your oath of office if you did your duty under the Constitution. You see, I am not seeking legal advice. What I want to know is legal intent. I have the right to appear as myself in my own person without a licensed attorney, or in order to intelligently defend myself, I have to know the rules of jurisdiction that this court will be operating under, because of the rules of criminal procedure under common law and jurisdiction are vastly different than the other laws. No.
So, have you ever been to law school?
No.
Have you ever practiced law?
No.
Have you ever handled a trial?
Yes.
When?
I was here about 4 years ago.
40?
4 years ago.
4 years. You had a trial?
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what. Yes, we did.
You had a trial?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to remember what the circumstances were.
I can look it up.
Yeah. Oh, I know what it was. Yes, I didn't have a driver's license on me. Brevard. Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's no trial.
That was dismissed.
What?
Yeah. Well, it's plead out. Or,
So, Mr.
I can't
Chairman,
remember.
you've never handled a trial. Have you ever picked a jury?
No.
Have you ever cross-examined a police officer under oath?
Nope.
Have you ever cross-examined a non-police officer under oath?
Nope.
Have you ever given an opening statement in a court of law in front of a jury?
Not that I recall.
And how much schooling do you have?
Some college.
Graduate college?
Say again?
Did you graduate college?
No.
I did not find that you were qualified to represent yourself. So I'm going to appoint a public defender, at least as a standby attorney, to assist you in any trial that you might have.
Your Honor, I objected that.
Object all you want.
Because the Sixth Amendment grants me the right to know the jurisdiction and also to defend myself.
No, it does not give you the right to defend yourself if the court finds that you are not capable of defending yourself. And I find you are not capable of defending yourself.
Wouldn't that be at my Feretta hearing?
I just gave you the right to do it.
I'd like a motion to have a Feretta hearing.
We just had it. We can have more in the future. Are you just looking on the internet to find things?
No, but I study law
When did you study?
for the last 10 years.
Where?
Just here in Orange County.
You studied in Orange County under who?
Just on my own.
Just look things up.
Wait a minute. I'll just explain this to you and make more sense. I did 109 days in jail due to Belvin Perry, which probably looked up. And that was for defying his, it was for not being in the free speech zone.
I remember that. All right.
And also,
Defend yourself.
no, I had a lawyer, and he did a miserable job. No, I'd like to know what the charges are first.
The charges are a trespass in a structure or conveyance. Refusal to depart Jason Kelly, punishable at 6 days in jail, which occurred allegedly on February 15th of this year, and the charge of explained earlier resisting an officer without violence, which also allegedly occurred on February 15th of this year. What else can I answer for you?
I don't understand the nature of the cause of the charges.
Well, your attorney will be happy to explain.
I don't want an attorney.
I just explained it to you.
I object.
Object to what?
But you're practicing law from the bench.
I'm not practicing anything with the bench.
Well,
You explained the charges to you, which I did.
well, I know that you did, but I don't understand the charges.
What part don't you understand?
They just don't make sense.
What part doesn't make sense? Which one?
Well, I mean, are we going to try the case right now, or are we going to go to court?
You're asking
He seems really confused for somebody who just claimed to have studied law for 10 years.
me to, you're telling me you don't understand it, and then you're saying if I explain it to you, that you don't support it, you want me. So which is it? What do you want me to do?
Well,
You want me to dismiss the charges? That's not gonna happen. So what else would you like to have done today?
Well, Your Honor, because you're entering a plea.
I'm not entering a plea. No.
Nope.
You have to enter a plea, not me.
Okay, I got that. But when it comes to the charges, is there an affidavit on these charges?
Yes, most likely.
Okay, well,
There's an arrest report that's sworn to you.
okay,
You
I
should have received a copy.
say again.
You should have received a copy of it. If not, it's in the court file in here. What else can I answer?
Well, what I don't understand is, well, one thing I want to know is, Your Honor, is that you said this is criminal action?
That's what I told you.
Okay. If it's a criminal action, are we going under the, wait a minute. I would like to know what jurisdiction we are under.
Me,
Yeah, I'm asking you.
state of Florida.
Okay, so we're under we're under a criminal action from the state of Florida.
That's correct. This is Florida law.
Well, if it's criminal, doesn't it move up to constitutional law then? As described in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution?
Which constitution?
Well, there's a question, the one that's in this court.
Which constitution do you want me to reference?
Well, there's two of them. It'd be the Florida Constitution and the U.S. Constitution.
I'm aware of that. Which one would you like me to reference?
Are they both in effect here?
That is correct.
Okay, but once you make it criminal, it doesn't move up to the U.S. Constitution grants this court with two different criminal jurisdictions. Are we going to go over that now? Okay. It grants two different criminal jurisdictions. One is a criminal jurisdiction under common law, and the other one is criminal jurisdiction under admiralty or military tribunal. As Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution.
Here is Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the U.S. Constitution. It doesn't say anything like what he just claimed. He's just making things up.
In which of these two criminal jurisdictions does this court meet? Florida statutes. All right, well, now I make a motion, Your Honor. You can't have Florida because you work for Florida and so does the prosecuting attorney, so that's a conflict of interest. Okay, so you intend to conduct a criminal action against me under statutory jurisdiction, but Your Honor, that raises another question. I have never heard of such a thing as criminal action under statutory jurisdiction, and there's no such jurisdiction established in the Constitution. I would be happy to accept, Your Honor, if you could please tell me where I can find the published rules of criminal procedure under statutory jurisdiction and where that nature, cause, and jurisdiction information exists. It is imperative that I have a published rules of procedure so that I may conduct a fair and defense of my fair trial.
Here's the thing that he says doesn't exist. It took me 0.61 seconds to find it.
I can't make a plea. If I don't understand the charges, I can't make a plea. No, I don't. They don't make sense. She initiated this supposedly over the mask rule, but there's no law that...
Doesn't matter if there's a law or not. When you're on private property, if you invite me to your house...
That's different.
No, it's not. It's private property.
Yeah, but that was a public accommodation.
It's not a public accommodation. Jason's Deli is not a public accommodation. It's a private industry. Private.
Yes, but their policy can't not be repugnant to the Constitution.
Are you refusing to enter a plea today no matter what I tell you?
Well, is there a threat?
No.
I'm asking the question, is there a threat of jail here?
No, this is a yes or no question. I've given you a lot of opportunity to ask me questions. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Enter a plea, regardless of what I tell you today, because you are a sovereign citizen.
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen.
Are you going to refuse to enter a plea today, regardless of what I tell you?
I'm refusing to enter, wait a minute, let me finish the sentence. I'm refusing to enter a plea because I do not understand the charges. However, you threaten jail on me if I don't make a plea, right?
That is correct.
Okay, and what would that, what statute would I violate on that?
You violated by asking me a reasonable question.
Okay,
You are refusing to do what you knew was going to be required when you showed up. So, you've been through this route before.
No.
It's not your first time.
no, this is the first mass thing I've ever been through. Yeah, so under the threat of jail,
The judge is talking.
okay,
You've been to an arraignment before at least once, maybe more than once. So you know what an arraignment might be. So, you have two options today. The first option is, I will answer any question you want about the charges, but you will then enter some kind of plea, whichever plea you want.
okay, and if I don't enter the plea, just,
If you refuse to enter a plea today, no matter what I do, I'm going to remand you to jail.
remand me to jail, and how long would that be?
Your Honor, may I please speak to him real quick? Go over a quick statement with Mr. Schmitter while you handle the other gentleman who's been waiting. Can I have 2 minutes with Mr. Schmitter? Thank you.
I don't think he's willing to talk.
Would you be willing to talk to me for a few minutes?
Sure.
Please step away with me for a second. And Your Honor, if I need to be present.
Under duress and under threat of jail, I make a plea of not guilty.
All he had to do was take the judge's sweetheart deal, and he could have been done. Now he's going to trial where he's going to face 14 months in jail. That's just stupid. And if you like this video and you want to see more stupid in the future, please like and subscribe. Because this is going to be good.
To this day, I still haven't watched any of Schrodinger's cat's videos. To this day, I still haven't watched any. To this day, I haven't watched any of Schrodinger's cat's videos to this day. I swear.
Remember that statement because it invalidates nearly everything he says in the rest of his video.
This guy presents to his viewers that he stands up to auditors and that he stands his ground, but in private, he folds over and bends over like a paper futon, quicker than a paper futon.
How could you possibly know that in light of the fact that
To this day, I still haven't watched any of Schrodinger's cat's videos. To this day, I still haven't watched any. To this day, I haven't watched any of Schrodinger's cat's videos to this day. I swear. Schrodinger's cat. Schrodinger's cat. It's a channel that praises, glorifies, and promotes constitutional rights violations. So the channel basically goes and finds videos where individuals have had their constitutional rights violated, either through police brutality, unlawful detentions and arrests, First Amendment violations, and he features those channels on his, videos on his channel, and does voiceover narrative praising and glorifying what the police are doing. They say things like, oh yeah, beat him, kick him, yeah, he deserves to get his rights violated, and like they do little voiceovers, like, and when I say they, I mean him and like other channels like him. And what they do is they get videos where not only was there a constitutional rights violation, but the person whose rights were violated oftentimes was exonerated, not oftentimes, every time. Okay, almost every time, I haven't seen a video where this wasn't the case. So every video I've seen on his channel that I'm referencing.
Hold on. What did you just say?
So every video I've seen on his channel that I'm referencing.
Why are you talking about videos that you've seen on my channel when just 2 minutes ago you said,
to this day, I still haven't watched any of Schrodinger's cat's videos. To this day, I still haven't watched any. To this day, I haven't watched any of Schrodinger's cat's videos to this day. I swear. Where the officers were sued, he takes those videos, guts out that information. He guts that information from it so that he can have something to present to his viewers that are just like him, that they want to see something that they can hate. They want to see people that they hate be subjected to harm. So he goes and guts the information out that they don't want to see and only presents to them what they want to see. And then they go on these diatribes and these tirades in the comments about, how these idiots who think they have constitutional rights, who think they deserve justice and all this stuff. They're against freedom. They're against the Constitution. They're against anybody that stands for anything. They don't have a cause or a purpose. Schrodinger's cat doesn't stand for anything. He never has, never will. He's not a leader.
I'm not a leader, but just a few days ago you said,
Schrodinger's cat, he's their leader anyway. He's the guy. I mean, those other guys are just followers. Schrodinger's cat's the one that really started all that stuff. So
this is so embarrassing for you and so hilarious for us.
He takes all that out. He edits that out and just shows like the body cam footage or the video of the person getting violated. And then the people watching the video say, oh yeah, he deserved it. And then they never hear about the lawsuit or anything because they don't want to. They don't want to hear about it. And Schrodinger's cat knows that. And even if you were to tell them the truth, many times, a lot of these guys, they're self-delusionists. I've showed them full videos before. The people that watch this channel, I've showed them. I said, listen, he didn't show you everything, guys. He's not showing you everything. I've showed them documented evidence that showed that lawsuits had been won. These people were found not guilty. These cops have been fired. Cops were fired. Cops were sued. Individuals were exonerated, and through mental gymnastics, they did some self-deception, they do that where they convince themselves that that's a lie or it's part of a conspiracy. It's weird. Their hate is so deep. They're so insecure and their self-esteem is so low. They have to have somebody to hate so badly that they're willing to delusion themselves. They're willing to delude themselves and convince themselves into believing something that is verifiably and observably false for the sake of their ego and their pride. That's all. That's what they're doing. They want attention though, but they want attention. but they don't have anything to offer to get it. So they have to go get it from us.
Why do you keep scratching yourself? That reminds me of someone, but I can't quite place who.
I'm Tyrone Biggum. I heard that I can win a lot of money and I get a pig testicle there with all the fixings.
To use us to get the attention, which I don't care about that part. That, man, I'm not even here to talk about that. Do your thing. I have no problem being a celebrity. I have no problem being a celebrity. I knew what happened. I knew that when I posted my videos on YouTube, that I wasn't going to be watching anybody else and everybody was going to be watching me. I already knew that. I knew I wasn't going to be going and watching channels like Schrodinger's Cat, but I knew they were going to be watching me, and I knew I was going to be the celebrity.
You're a celebrity, you say. With these kind of numbers, you're less popular than herpes.
I already knew that. I'm cool with that. All right? That's how it's supposed to be. All right? I'm supposed to be the guy, not Schrodinger's Cat. He doesn't have the personality or the character. He doesn't have the character. Hey, in case anybody wanted to know why I have two hats on, it's because twice the camo makes me twice as much of a patriot.
The difference between you and me, Jethro, is that when I wore camo, I wasn't pretending.
I love Schrodinger's Cat. I love you, Schrodinger's Cat. And guess what? If Degeneration Nation or any of those other channels, if I ever see them again or anything, I would say I love them too.
Seriously, how many contradictory things are you going to say? And we're just getting started.
Keep all that same energy you have when you post videos and you talk all that stuff and you pretend to be this tough guy and you think you whatever. I don't know what it is that you think you're doing. Why don't you keep that same energy? To this day, I still haven't watched any of Schrodinger's Cat's videos. To this day, I still haven't watched any. To this day, I haven't watched any of Schrodinger's Cat's videos to this day. I swear. The Navy didn't teach you that. All that officer, whatever that SEAL Navy stuff, they didn't teach you how to keep it real. I'm going to teach you how to keep it real. I'm the realest person you've ever met. I'm your Master Chief. You understand me, son? I'm your Master Chief.
I don't know a Master Chief that would upload a video with his man boobs hanging out. And by the way, I outrank Master Chiefs. So add that to the list of things you got wrong. Now everybody, brace yourself. Get out your facepalm protection, because the next thing he says, well, just watch.
Because in the street or in prison, see, you get away with that fake stuff in the military because there's no standard in there. In the street or in prison, that fake stuff that you're doing, all that doing one thing over here in this corner and trying to do another thing in this corner and try to play both sides, and doing all that faking with your chest out when people are looking, when everyone's looking, but then when nobody's looking, you get scared and you fold.
According to him, the military has no standards. You heard it here first.
That fake, I'm doing you a favor, Schrodinger's Cat. I'm doing you a favor, and I'm doing the world a favor. And I'm advancing character achievement. Okay? I'm instilling character in you right now. And it's because I love you, Schrodinger. Oh, Degeneration Nation. Hey, what's up, man? I love you, Degeneration Nation. I wanted to tell you that. Schrodinger's Cat wouldn't have told you that for me. I love you, bro. Or chick or lady with pronoun. I don't know what your pronoun is, Degen, but you know, I can call you Degen. Okay, if you want, whatever your pronoun is, bro, or ma'am or whatever. I love Schrodinger. I love Schrodinger. I love all of you. Schrodinger's Cat. Listen, Schrodinger's Cat. I don't know enough about him, his personal life, to talk about who he is as a person.
Remember that he said that because in a few minutes, he's going to talk about me as a person.
I love the police. I don't tear down the police. I advance constitutional and human rights. The police don't. They fight against them every step of the way. I support the police. The police tear us down. The police tear us down. They tear us down. They fight against the Constitution every single day. They circumvent and subvert constitutional rights every day in an effort to satisfy their pride and their egos. So they tear us down. What are you talking about? We're legalizing marijuana. They don't like that. Hey, look, these channels, Degeneration Nation and Schrodinger, they can't stand that cops can't use weed to arrest people anymore. These guys want weed to be legal and people like us to be locked up so bad. These people, look, Schrodinger's cat and Degeneration Nation, these people like them, they think weed is bad. That's the type of people that we're talking about here, guys. They still think weed is bad. You know, I don't know how else to put it other than that. If that doesn't make the most sense to you, then I don't know what to tell you.
I won't speak for my friend Degeneration Nation, but I've said on my channel dozens of times that marijuana and other drugs should be legal. He doesn't know this because,
to this day, I still haven't watched any of Schrodinger's cat's videos. To this day, I still haven't watched any. To this day, I haven't watched any of Schrodinger's cat's videos to this day. I swear. No, look. Let me tell you something about serving Schrodinger's cat in person. All right. First of all, I respect Schrodinger's cat. I wouldn't just walk up on. First of all, Virginia. Here's what I like about being able to serve someone in Virginia. You don't have to serve in person. You can just like tape it to their door. I wouldn't walk up on Schrodinger's cat's property and knock on his door and try to serve him in person. That's disrespectful. I wouldn't disrespect Schrodinger's cat like that.
and we have another contradiction, because you said,
Me and another individual, we're coming to his house to serve him. We're going to serve him personally, and we're going to put it on video. And it's going to be hilarious. This is going to be so funny, guys. All right. We're going to serve this fool, and we're going to put it on video. All right. Now, if I was going to serve him in person, yeah, you can tape it on the door in Virginia. You can. If I was going to serve him, I would serve him in public. If he was going to serve him in person, I would wait till him to come out in public and then serve him in public, like in a parking lot or something. I wouldn't disrespect him by coming to his property with his neighbors and stuff. I wouldn't want someone, actually, I wouldn't give a shit if someone did that to me. Trust me. I want you to do it. I want someone to do that. Trust me. I didn't say I was going to sue Schrodinger's cat. I said I might sue Schrodinger's cat. And if I do, I might serve him in person. And if I did that, I'd probably do it on video. That's what I said. I'm suing him. I'm going to sue him. And he's going down. I don't care what they say. Now, I'm not going to say I won't sue because, and here's the thing. My claims with Schrodinger's cat, they're not fair use claims, guys. It has nothing to do with the fact that he shared a video. It has nothing to do with that. It's not fair use. It's not. Trust me. And when you guys see, if I do it, if I do sue, I don't know if I am, but if I do, and it might get thrown out. I don't know. Look, I don't take any of this for granted, man. I don't take any of it for granted. I'm not saying I'm a guaranteed win anything. I'm just saying, if I sue, right, and when even the people that watch Schrodinger's cat's channel and support him, when you see what the claim is, you're gonna be like, oh man, Schrodinger's cat made a huge mistake. That's all it was. You're going to be like, oh, man, he made a huge legal mistake, didn't know the law with respect to this, and it's all going to make sense. Okay? It's all going to make sense. And it's not a mistake in the sense that it's not malicious. All right? Because what he did, he knew that what he did, he knew what he did. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing, and he knew that what he was doing was purposeful.
I'm going to be extremely disappointed if this guy doesn't actually sue me, because whatever headache comes from it will be worth it just so that Artie, OPT, Natalie, and I can have a live stream and laugh as we read the suit that will be summarily dismissed in court.
Okay? Now, he thought maybe that what he was doing was legal. Okay, I can't. If I say what he did, he'll start preparing for that his defense right now, right? And if he were able to do that, I'm not gonna lie. Schrodinger's cat is one of those dudes that I think is smart enough where if you gave him information, I think he'd be able to do a lot of damage with it. So I'm not gonna tip my hand to him at this point. Okay, I think that he'd be able to use it to defend himself, to develop a stronger defense earlier. And I don't want him to do that and it's not that I don't want to disadvantage him, but I want the truth to come out and I want everyone to see the truth first. I want everyone to see the truth first. I want everyone to see the truth in the lawsuit before he starts defending it. Okay? I don't want you to see his defenses before you see my claims. I want you to see his defenses. I want you guys to see everything, but I want you to see my claims first. There might not be a lawsuit. I may have no idea what I'm talking about, man. I may have never won a lawsuit a day in my life, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Never won a civil case a day in my life and not know anything.
Finally, he says something that shows some sense of self-awareness.
I'm just saying, I used to deal drugs, so I know. That's what I'm saying. I've seen it. I've seen these things. I've seen how untrue and how much of a lie the propaganda is. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yes, philosophically, I think that drugs should be legalized, but I don't think people should abuse them, because if you do, you'll end up like this guy, in your car, rambling incoherently about some nonsense lawsuit. If you're a young person watching this, stay away from drugs, stay in school, and above all else, if you like this video and you want to see more stupid in the future, please like it.
Well, this better be good. What are those noises he's making?
Hi, officer. Hello. How's it going?
Good. Mind you rolling down the window so we can talk for a sec?
I can hear you.
Okay, we're going to start it this way. License and registrations, you're being investigated for excessive speeding. I had you at 144 kilometers an hour in a 100 zone. Plus, you are passing on a double solid line. License and registration.
What's your name and badge number?
License and registration, or else I'm going to be detaining you for obstruction.
I guess this has all the telltale signs of being good. Imagine how he was driving with the cop being this pissed.
I'll get that for you. Don't worry. I just want your name and
Sir,
badge number.
Step out of your vehicle, please.
Why?
Step out of your vehicle. You're being detained right now for obstruction.
I'm going to give you the information you want.
I asked you to step out of your vehicle.
I need a supervisor, please.
Members, can you please assist me here? Step out of your vehicle.
I'm scared.
No, you're not scared. You're dumb. Being presented with something that requires braining, that's the part you're scared of. So technically you're scared of dipshittery, not the situation at hand here, because it's really clear. Get out of the car. Maybe you need to make more weird noises. What the fuck was that? Sounded like you were shitting yourself. Oh, maybe he is scared of shitting himself. Maybe that's why he was speeding, trying to get to the bathroom. What the hell, man? Now guess what would help in this situation? Complying to the officer. We'll get you home sooner. But no, we gotta do the sovereign citizen script. Well, let's see how that shits itself out.
Step out of your vehicle now, please.
I need a supervisor.
Right now, you're being detained. For
I will
obstruction of a
comply with
police
everyone.
officer. Sir, please step out of your vehicle.
I will give you my license and registration.
Sir, I've asked you to step out of your vehicle. You're being detained.
What purpose do I need to step on my vehicle
Step
for?
out of your vehicle, sir.
What purpose are you stepping out of my vehicle for? You utter son of a...
What purpose?
Sir, you've been detained right now for obstructing a police officer. I need you to step out of your vehicle.
I'm worried. I need a supervisor.
Sir, I need you to turn off your vehicle and step out of your vehicle right now, please.
I need a supervisor, please.
What the actual... Are you a supervisor, please? He must be doing it a proper...
Yep, I'm going to be doing that in a second. So, sir, I just have something to read to you.
Yep.
I just have something to read to you for the
Lego
driving behavior.
Vicky.
So, sir, in accordance with the provision of the Criminal Code and lawful execution of my duty, you're required to provide a sample of your breath into an approved screening device when operating a motor vehicle. I hereby demand that you provide a sample of your breath immediately, suitable for analysis using an approved screening device, and to accompany me for the purpose of enabling such samples to be taken. Do you understand?
What crime have I committed?
Pardon me?
What crime have I committed?
Sir, do you understand that? I just request you do a mandatory breath sample. Do you understand?
I swear, if this fucker's gonna say I don't answer questions...
I don't answer questions,
I need
sorry.
you to step out of your vehicle.
Huh.
When your
enable such
supervisor,
samples,
when your
sir?
supervisor gets here, I will comply.
Pardon me?
When your supervisor gets here, I will comply.
Sir, that's not the question. You'd have to comply right now. You've just been advised to do a mandatory breath sample. Are you going to step out of the vehicle and comply?
I need a supervisor.
Of course he would say, are you a super... For fuck's sake, man.
If you do not comply, the punishment for not complying is the same as if you provide a sample and you blow over. Do you understand?
I will provide a sample. I'm not drunk.
Then you need to step out of your vehicle right now, sir.
I'm worried for my safety. I need a supervisor, please.
Sir, you're not.
Yes, I am.
So, just so you know, if you do not step out of your vehicle and comply, that is going to be a refusal.
I am complying with you. I don't understand why you want me out of the vehicle. The
Sir,
only
I
reason
need you to
I am
step out of
worried
the
about
vehicle.
getting out of my vehicle.
I mean, can you really blame the lad? We've established that he needs to go to the pooping chamber and, well, he probably doesn't want to get out of the car for that particular reason, because shit happens.
Would you like my driver's license?
Sir, I need you to...
I
need you to
want to
step out
help
of your
you.
vehicle right
I
now.
will give you a breath sample, but I do not want to step out of my vehicle.
That is not the option. The option is to step out of
Well,
your vehicle.
I need a supervisor then, so I can get a second opinion,
Sir,
please.
I need you to step out of your vehicle right now, please.
Oh, you need a second opinion, do you? You, sir, are an utter dick flute, just trying to pretend he's helpful while not being helpful. Was that helpful?
I will give you a breath sample. I will give you my ID. I will give you my insurance. I
Sir,
do not
that
want
is
to step
not
out.
how this works.
I do not want to step out of my vehicle.
Sir, we do not work on your timeline and what you want. You've been detained right now for obstruction. Plus, you know, you're being detained for fail to provide a sample.
I will give you the sample.
You have to do it immediately, which means
Then
forthwith
give it to
right
me and
now.
I'll give it to you. I'll do it through the window.
Sir, if you do not step out right now, it's going to be a refusal. We're not doing that at a later date.
I will do it right now. Give it to me.
Pardon me?
I will do it right now. Give it to me.
I need you to step out of the vehicle for such samples to be taken.
I don't want to step out of my vehicle.
Then that is going to be a refusal. So now you're being detained. for refusal of the breath command.
Wow, you guys are such tyrants, man. Give me the sample.
Get put your phone on top of there, please.
Oh yeah, they're such tyrants, aren't they? Dragging you out of the... Oh wait, you actually stepped out of the... Wait, that never happens. Where's the script? I don't know what to do. This is probably the first time that ever happened, that a sovereign citizen, gets out of the car voluntarily because, oh dear, those tyrants. What the actual hell's going on here?
Walk with me over here.
I want to be on camera.
Sir?
I want to record this, that's all. I just want to record
Hands
this.
behind your back, please. You're being detained. For my safety.
You're doing yours. Sir, just stay in front of my camera, please.
Sir, over here, please.
I want to stay by my camera for my safety. I don't want to go away from my camera.
Sir, let go of your own hands.
Sorry.
Over here, please. You're going back to my police sir.
Hey, sovereign citizen, pro tip. Next time get a body cam, you dick flute. I wonder what's gonna happen now. Don't you dare moo at me. Damn it, cow. How the hell did you get there anyway? For fuck's sake, man. You see what I'm supposed to work with? Sometimes I really do love... Bah! How'd you get back here? I was gonna say I love me some time lapses, but hey, you defy time and space, don't you, cow? Holy cow.
Interesting. Dinged up car. CMHA? It might be, I don't know.
No,
It's a little off. Oh, shit.
He has some history out of the lower mainland, but it's old, like pirates missing, things like that. He's only got very few entries.
We got him.
Oh, hey, look at those tyrants actually respecting this lad's privacy. Those evil people. Anyway, I think we still have one thing left to see. Always satisfying, isn't it? And on that impacting note, remember to tickle the bell and all buttons around it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. It didn't even say I'm being detained. What is this? Amateur hour?
Yes, that was Amateur Hour, and with that, we will bring this episode to a close. So make sure you do like, share, and subscribe, be kind to one another, and of course, release the Krakens as we march along this evening and every evening here from day one. Have a great night. Art Bell will be in the overnight.